Have you ever wondered what will happen the day the sun will explode? A mind-boggling question, isn't it? But let's take a step back and consider what we know about our sun. Currently, the sun is in the prime of its life, burning brightly in the main sequence stage. It's been doing so for about 5 billion years and will continue for about 5 billion more. But like all stars, our sun has a life cycle. It was born, it lives, and it will eventually die. When it exhausts its nuclear fuel, our sun will face an explosive future. However, this is not something to lose sleep over. This event is billions of years away. The sun's death will be an event of cosmic proportions, a grand finale to its long and bright life. Now let's delve into the dramatic timeline of events leading up to the sun's explosion. Life as we know it is heavily dependent on the sun. But what happens when the sun starts to change? To understand this, let's delve into the sun's life cycle, a cosmic journey that spans billions of years. The sun, like any other star, was born from a dense cloud of dust and gas. Over time, this material condensed and ignited, leading to the formation of our brilliant, life-giving star. The sun is currently in its main sequence phase, a stage that lasts about 10 billion years. During this period, it steadily burns hydrogen in its core, converting it into helium through a process known as nuclear fusion. This process releases vast amounts of energy, creating the warmth and light that sustain life on Earth. However, nothing lasts forever, not even the sun. As the sun ages, the hydrogen in its core gradually depletes and the helium starts to accumulate. Eventually, the core becomes so dense with helium that the pressures and temperatures rise dramatically, igniting helium and causing the sun to expand. This phase is known as the red giant phase. During the red giant phase, the sun will grow so large that it will consume Mercury, Venus, and possibly even Earth. But don't panic just yet. This won't happen for another 5 billion years or so. As the sun continues to burn through its fuel, the forces that have kept it stable for billions of years start to weaken. The delicate balance between the inward pull of gravity and the outward push of pressure from nuclear fusion begins to falter. This imbalance leads to further changes in the sun's structure and behavior. As the sun exhausts its nuclear fuel, the next stage of its life cycle begins, leading to its inevitable explosion. This explosion, or supernova, is the final act in the sun's grand cosmic drama. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's appreciate the sun for the life-giving star it is, knowing that its final act is still billions of years away. So what happens when the sun finally runs out of fuel? With its nuclear energy depleted, the sun will bloat into a red giant, swallowing nearby planets, including possibly Earth. It will then shed its outer layers, losing about half of its mass in the process. As the sun's core shrinks and grows hotter, this intense heat will push the shed layers further away, creating a brilliant glowing shell of gas. This is the birth of a planetary nebula, a cosmic spectacle that's as beautiful as it is deadly. Meanwhile, the sun's core will cool, shrink, and fade into a white dwarf. This tiny, dense star will glow with residual heat for billions of years before it too finally goes dark. The sun's final act, a planetary nebula, will be a sight to behold, but unfortunately there won't be any humans around to witness it. The sun has exploded, now what? In the blink of cosmic time, the sun, our life-giving star, has ended its journey in a fiery explosion. The aftermath is an entirely different solar system. The planets, once tethered by the sun's gravitational pull, now drift aimlessly in the cold, dark expanse of space. All life as we know it has ceased, yet even in this seemingly desolate scenario, there's a glimmer of hope. The remnants of the sun scattered across the vastness of the cosmos may coalesce to form new stars, possibly giving birth to a new generation of solar systems. The aftermath of the sun's explosion is not just about destruction. It's also a story of rebirth and renewal. It's about cosmic elements returning to the stellar nursery, ready to ignite new stars, new planets, and potentially new life. Though it's a long way off, the death of the sun will mark the end of an era for our solar system, but possibly the beginning of a new one. What would be the implications of this cosmic event for us? In the red giant phase, Earth would be too hot to sustain life. And even if humanity managed to escape to a farther planet, The fading of the sun into a black dwarf would mean an end to the solar energy that fuels life. However, this is not a cause for immediate alarm. It's a testament to the remarkable processes that govern our universe, an invitation to appreciate the sun's vital role in nurturing life, and a nudge to cherish and protect our cosmic home while we have it. Thus, the sun's eventual demise is not just a tale of destruction, but a narrative of transformation and the relentless march of cosmic time. It's a story that underscores the intricate dance of life and death in the universe, reminding us of our fleeting yet significant place in the grand cosmic ballet. In the end, the sun's story is our story, a tale of birth, life, transformation, and eventual fading into the cosmic night.